Good afternoon, everybody, and welcome to Copper Coins Coin Roll Hunt Reveal E392, a 1954 D plastic tube roll. Our chip today is number 6. Had to get this show rolling a little early today. Got kids and grandkids coming over to spend time, so I have to do the family thing today. We'll let a couple people stroll in and we'll get things rolling. I apologize again for the early start. I know I usually start around 1 o'clock. And here comes everybody. 3, 4, 5 viewers. Should get DC. Good afternoon. Get this out of the roll. Nothing left in there. Let a couple more people get in here and we will get it rolling. Hope everybody's having a wonderful weekend. It's beautiful here in South Florida, 75 and sunny at the moment. And we'll go ahead and get it going now. Coin number 1, Chubby Pop Chaser. We've got RPMs, we've got double die obverses. Nothing on the double die reverse that I know of. So we'll look at the first 10 or so of those. We have been in a little bit of a dry spell lately. Pardon me. Coin number 2, Mickey. Pardon me. Did kind of anticipate that roll yesterday would have something in it. Kind of uncommon that they don't, but it does happen. Farm Dog, welcome to the show. Coin number 3 for Sissy. Same die pair. These coins look a lot better in hand than they do under the scope. Do we have a minor one there? Possibly. Very minor. Let's see if it's something that we have listed. You can see it right here. And then a little bit up top. Get my sheet up here real quick. Guess I should have had this open before I started. Kind of just got the news about my grandkids coming over. So I told my wife I would go ahead and get this done so we can spend some time with them. Alright, all my cheat sheets are open. That is right under the 5, so it should be easy to find if it's listed. I do not see it on Copper Coins listings. Let me look on my cheat sheet for Wexler. This might be enough to list, so I don't see it. Oh, nope, and Wexler's either. So I'm going to put this aside. Our first of the roll. Hopefully, many of them. It really does help a lot. Eric SFC, welcome. Witticism, welcome to the show. If you missed it, we had a pretty good show on Frosty's channel this morning. Lots of neat stuff to look at. Didn't do a whole lot with Lincoln cents, but we looked at a lot of nickels and dimes and quarters. Coin number 6. The winner of the giveaway is for Sireg. Let me write a note here. I think, nope, he doesn't have one up here. E392 for Sireg. Congratulations, Sireg. And see what we get for Sireg. You notice I'm spinning the coin. That usually releases the lower serif into view. Lets you see some of the more minor coins. Got packages. I'll probably start sending some out tomorrow. Probably send a fair amount out tomorrow. That will include up to 389. This is another one of the minor varieties, I believe. Yes. Let me double check. Marker. Got a die clash at the throat. That's there. That die scratch right there. That's there, so it is. 70S Lincoln cent that has an RPM that you cannot... Oh no, email me pictures for sure. Also, did I send those 2 coins back to you that you mailed me? I think it was a 15D and a 54D. If not, they should be coming back with this package. No, not yet. All right. The 15D was nothing, but the 54D, you actually had it attributed properly. When you had the number in the question mark, it was exactly what it was. So those will be coming back to you. Figured I would let you know. Do plan on getting caught up with that in the next couple of weeks. So I have no packages from anybody here. I've got a pretty good size one from Mark, but I've got about a quarter of it done. Dirty Water, welcome. later die state. Little struck through. Coin number 10, Stan. This is the last coin we'll look at the reverse on. And that should be the RPM, and it is. It's very minor, but it is there. Let me look at this with a 10x. I seem to think it is good enough. Oh, that's a toughie with the 10x, but it definitely is there. Crispy, welcome. Coin number 11, IT. I think that's another one. It is. Another one of our RPMs. Very minor. As we like to call them, bluegills. Here's what I'm looking. There's a die scratch right there. And then you've got the die clash in the throat. Coin number 12, JJ. Coin 13 for Carl. Even though it's a minor one, we do have multiples of the same coin, so I think that's another one. Nope, it is not. And you've got no clash and no scratch. One of the strongest doubled eyelids is in this date. If you've seen it, it really sticks out. Coin 14, Shiny Coin Guy. And he gets the die pair that we had last time. You see the little die chip in the 4. Very common. If we were to see doubled dies on the 1954, many of them are on the bottom of the 4. That's another reason I'm turning the coin. Not just for the mint mark. And then you've got the eyelids. Coin 15, Frostbite. A little fleck of copper. Coin 16 for Alex. Haven't seen Alex the last couple days. There's been somebody who's been missing. Hope everything's going well with him. Otis, welcome. Glad you could join us. I don't know if you all saw the video Chuck posted. He got a bunch of, it looks like a bunch of wheat cents. pretty cool. Lots of potential stuff to be found. Haven't heard what his plans are for it yet, but I would imagine they will be available at one point. Chuck was in the stream yesterday. Next coin, Chubby Pop. Wow. That's a lot. That's probably about all that card could take. Oh, Alex. All right, good. Good. I'm good. I'm glad to hear that. I don't think he's been in any of my streams this week. Coin 19. Trip. There's an RPM. That one's kind of like the one Dan got, kind of hit on the bottom of the mint mark, but you can see the clash and the little die scratch. The die scratch is actually a better marker. Still on the late side of die states. Coin 20 for Mickey. It should have the little die chip in the 4. It does. It's basically 3 die pairs coming out of this roll so far. Hopefully we get something else to stare at. Tomorrow I have... What roll do I have tomorrow? I think it's a 60D. It is a 60D roll. And that will be 5-ish. Before the reveal sale. I'm not sure what I will be revealing tomorrow. I am going to try to find either a 66 or an 88 roll. Those were 2 rolls that were requested. If you have any dates that you want to see a reveal done on, just let me know. I'll do my best to get it done. Coin 22 for Paul. 66, while the chance of finding something is very slim, if we were to find something, the coins are worth a lot of money. It's a bucket list coin. Oh yeah, it definitely is. If you notice, you see a lot of 65 and 67 rolls being sold in the bank wrapping, but you don't see a lot of 66 bank wrapped rolls. A lot of people have opened them, die chip in the 4, and tried to get rich. Well, not rich, but tried to get a coin that's worth some good money. There isn't a lot of coins that will make you rich. Not any that you have a real reasonable chance of finding anyways. And we go over that a lot on Frosty's stream. Yeah, I think I got 100 rolls at least, the 66s. Most of them are in tubes, but I do have some bank wraps. I just got to build the energy up to dig through the pile and find them. Three in a row for this die pair. Next coin, Jackalope. Jackalope gets one of the minor RPMs. So you can actually see it pretty good in the upper serif where the light hits it above, and right there on the lower serif. Very minor. Not terrible. It's a good original roll for sure. And like I say, the coins actually look better. And I don't know if you can see, they look pretty good. Even though they have those little specks on them, those specks are under 20 times magnification. Coin 27, Richard Sappington. And that's an RPM. We've got a lot of coins to ship out this week. You'll probably be getting shipments of coins this week and the end of the week again. And I should be caught up at that point. I've got a lot of coins here from Chuck to go through. He has sent me everything except for the reveals that he owes you guys still, which is a whole lot of rolls to go through. But I'm going to send up to 724 or 725 out in the beginning of the week. Then I will send out another package probably the beginning of next week. And then I'll probably go on to every other week again. I remember, actually, I got a note sitting here. I haven't looked under there. I know I do have some tubed rolls, dirty water. I know that the one box of tubed rolls are all the same. It's a bag that I bought that was in tubes. I know I have those, but I think I got other ones also. Different die pair, finally. Row. Let me get this back to here. I'm going to have to go through those again. I put one of the RPMs back in the roll. Doing that a lot lately. I'll put these over here so I can whip through those at the end. Boy, what was the chance of you asking to see a DDO number 1 43P? And I actually had it out on the desk for other reasons. That was incredible. I would have never been able to find that. There's another one of the RPMs. Oh, that's one of my favorite ones, Farm Dog. Definitely one of my favorites. All right, next coin, DC. That 1 quarter, actually 2 of those quarters, I love. I actually hate to say it that I get them out and look at them all the time, but I do get them out and look at them at least a couple times a year. Those you can cherry pick them, but man, it seems like in the last 5 years the prices have really went up on that variety, and they're a lot harder to get than they used to be. You used to actually find them all the time in dealer stock, and I haven't seen one in dealer stock in quite a while now. Next coin, Sissy. Coin 37. This is the die pair that we just found the first coin out of. Next coin, Taco John. Trip, welcome to the show. Found a 1 minor RPM in the roll, and we've got a few copies of it. Heavy bag mark on this coin. I will do a quick recap at the end of the roll. Wondered if this roll had an extra coin in it, but I'm thinking if my eye is correct, it doesn't. It has just enough so that it must be in one of those short tubes. 34 FS101, yeah. Those are all cool. There are so many great quarter varieties. That's what one of the points I was trying to make today was there are so many great varieties on other denominations. And I know that, like in Frostbite Stream, not everybody is into Lincoln Cents. That's kind of why I went off on a tangent and showed more non-Lincoln Cent varieties than I showed Lincoln Cents. I mean, my passion, if you know me, is Lincoln Cents. Do have a soft spot for nickels, especially war nickels. And I actually have a soft spot for dimes. I've collected dimes for a long time. But now I go and get everything. If I go to a show, I rifle through a box. I look at every coin in the box. If I skip coins, I skip Morgan dollars. I'm not a VAM guy. But yet I did pick that, was it an 1882 O over S? Oh, but that's because it's an RPM, and I love collecting RPMs. One of my favorite double dies as far as cent variety goes, and I think it's or is that the double die reverse in 64. There's two really nice ones. Yeah, I even do the $50, and I've actually bought a lot more $50 because when silver and gold get volatile, the dealers bring more silver and gold, and they tend to leave cents at the shop. So sometimes, unless you look for an alternative, you don't have anything to look through. Coin 45 for Stan. And there's one. Should be. Yep, barely see it. We'll see the die scratch behind the neck right there. And like I say, you want to train yourself to find RPMs. Look at war nickels. That mint mark is huge. So you can see it. I mean, there's some minor ones in that issue, and you can have a hard time seeing them, but do you have a recommended website or channel for quarters, dimes, and nickels? I use Variety Vista or the Wexler website. There's no perfect websites out there. You can even use, if you're looking for, that's got rolling machine gum on it. PCGS, if you look at the Looking at FS varieties, their photos are high enough definition that they show the variety just fine. So does NGC. So there's a lot of sources for photographs in other information. And I think even the Kaneka website, when they get it to where they want it to be, I do believe that it will be a good source also. I eventually, and I couldn't tell you when the timeline is going to be, plan on doing short videos on identifying different Kaneka and Wechsler listed RPMs and double dyes of other denominations. So that should be a source of the future too. I really need to get on that and start doing 1 or 2 a week. And this is the final coin in the roll, but I'm going to run through and pull. I know I put one of the RPMs back in the roll. I know it's in one of these 10 coins, so I am going to look at these real quick so I can tell everybody who got what. Oh, there it is. There's one. There was more than one that I missed. That's when I noticed right there. That's what I thought. All right, the RPM in the roll, minor. I do believe it's listable. We have, let me put these in numeric order. All right, we have coin 4, 7, 10, 11, 19, 26, 27, 28, and 32. And those go to Alex, Stan, Richard, Jackalope, Trip, IT, Stan, Dan, and Paul. And that is the roll. I will see everyone tomorrow for sure. You might see me later on. I might get on and do something. I'm not sure yet. It actually depends on what Chuck's going to do. But I want to thank everybody for joining. Hit that like button on the way out, and I hope you guys have a great rest of your weekend. Talk to you later.